Buongiorno. What's today? Friday Eve. Oh my gosh. I'm literally leaving on Tuesday. That is so sad. I'm used to not being here for such short amount of time, so I need to make sure that I take you on all the adventures I can. So today we are going to Cava di Ispica, and I have planned a few Baroque cities. I haven't decided which one. So you already saw Ragusa Ibla. There is also Modica, Noto, and Scicli. And I haven't figured out if we're actually going to go to any of those today, but we will be close to Scicli and Modica when we go to Cava di Ispica. So, and Cava di Ispica, as just a little reminder, is the caves that the Sicilians used to live in. And it's really cool. They even have like a grave area. Listen, I'm a little macabre in some ways, so I kind of like, and I enjoy like graveyards and cemeteries and death sometimes. Things that are decaying and falling apart. Like in Scicli, there's a gorgeous cathedral at the top of the mountain, and they don't have enough money yet to fully restore it, so they are slowly restoring it. But if you look at it, it's like just falling apart, and there's something really beautiful about its decay, but also I appreciate that they're bringing it back because it is so gorgeous. But anyway, that's in Scicli. If you were with me last year, you would have seen Scicli, but even last year and the year before, you have not yet seen Modica. So maybe we do Modica, because you can just go to my episode last year to Scicli if you want to see Scicli, but we haven't seen Modica, and Modica is known for its chocolate, which is their method of creating the chocolate actually comes from the Aztecs, because they learned it from when they came to the Americas and they brought it back to Modica. Anyway, it's really, really cool. But yeah, I'll show you the fit. I'll get my matcha going, and we're going to head out for an adventure. So let's go. Okay, as promised, here's the fit for today. Yes, it's just a cover-up, but it covers up, so it's light, it's easy. I will not be wearing these to hike and go around to Cava di Ispica. I'm going to probably wear my tan sandals because they're super comfortable and light and fabulous. But yeah. Okay, matcha time. Buongiorno again. Early day, getting my matcha going. Wish it got colder. But anyway, like I said, we're going to Cava di Ispica, and then we'll see what happens after that. Hopefully Modica, actually. Mom's not crazy about Modica because she doesn't really like the chocolate. She thinks the Swiss do chocolate better, and quite frankly, they do, because the way the Modica does it, and because the Aztecs do it, they don't add any milk or liquid at all. It's just a very dry chocolate. It's not. I'm a milk chocolate kind of gal, let's put it that way. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my matcha, and we're going to head out, and I'm so excited to take you along, so let's go! All right, we are going to Cava di Ispica. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Daddy got it this time. Uh-oh. Well, now you know, Internet.
Ability su tua cellular rivela dispota Bluetooth, enable your phone Bluetooth device search. Okay.
We found stairs they didn't think we could see because they were hard to see, so they didn't think anyone else could see them. You gotta torture it, Mom. Good news. Good news. We found the potties. Here's your first cave, Sean. Well, I guess technically in Ragusa was your first cave. Yes, this is the Catacombs.
Okay. We're in Cava de Ispica.
Ispica.
These caves have been
Ispica.
habitated by various people going back to like 1400 BC. That would be before Christ or whatever.
BCE, before
Yeah.
Common Era.
Yeah, I like to say before Christ because that's what it was first. And
Whatever.
and these are catacombs. So the catacombs are probably newer. They're from the Christian era, which would definitely be after BC, because it would be AD after death.
Oh, after death.
So these
AC.
are catacombs, I believe. And actually, we must have come in the wrong way. This is exit.
Uh-oh. Well, then why is the exit
Anyway.
at the beginning?
I believe these are the Christian ones. There's other necropolises where people were buried in prehistory.
Prehistoric. Andiamo. Come on, Mom, let's tour the dead bodies. Your favorite. Oh, I'm all glossy. Let's fix that. It's a little better.
Sure. Why don't
Go ahead, Sean, jump in. They're a little tight. A little.
Mom could fit in there?
I don't know. Maybe that one, but it's kind of like thin.
There's so many of them.
Spoopy. Whoa. Come here, Dad. This is the shot. Yo.
Oh, look, I see dead people. Wow, that is a nice long cave. Imagine they hewed this out of this rock.
That's insane.
I mean, you look at it now and you think, yeah, it's a bunch of holes in the ground.
It's not, though. It's like holes in stone.
Yep.
That's wild. And in the
These are, I
sides.
believe, the Christian catacombs. I'll pull out the tour guide thing and see what it really is, but I don't think this is a necropolis.
This is the Fred
Did
Flintstone.
you find Wilma and, what's his name?
Bam Bam.
Oh, Bam Bam was. Wow.
Pebbles.
It's a good solid roof.
It's not going anywhere. I wonder what they hung in
But I
here.
think it leaks here because you got little stalactite things.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We stayed at a hole in the wall.
Yeah, you did, but this looks a lot less comfortable. There's no bed.
No jacuzzi
No air conditioning,
either.
no jacuzzi.
What do you do? Pick up part of the mountain that you like and start digging?
What has the best view? The best breeze. The older people are on the bottom, the younger on the top. I don't think we're allowed to go up that way. It's nice and cool. I get it. Did you? Yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like working out is probably more of a creating more caves. Interesting. Ew. Are you allergic to caves, Sean? I hear people. Where'd you go? Oh boy. Right.
Visiting with Wilma and Fred.
A dino burger, please.
Dino burger.
Mm-hmm.
dino steak.
Could I have some dino chicken nuggets, please?
Sure. You gotta go kill the chicken first. We have no refrigeration, so everything's fresh.
Oh,
and
perfect.
killed
That's exactly what I
before you
wanted.
leave. Otherwise, a little funky.
La fresca. Yum.
Toilet type thing.
Ooh, indoor plumbing, huh?
No, not really.
Well, technically.
Could be.
You think that's the bathroom?
No, it's not the
It's a pretty shitty situation. Looks a
window.
little uncomfortable.
What we just looked at was the gymnasium that goes back to Hellenistic Roman times and recently brought to light like 10 years ago.
Oh, they just found
It
it.
consists of 2 large communicating rooms with seats around the edge which still exist in part.
Told
The
you.
right-hand room for his front wall has fallen away, contains baths for ablutions. I don't know what that is. On the walls of the left-hand room, which is better preserved, there are inscriptions in Greek which explain the order of seating in the room. The presence of Greek capital letters P-R-E, the older people, and neo, the younger people, refers to the assignment of places as those attending the gym. Oh, so old people got precedent.
Of course.
The gymnasium was a very complex
Certo.
institutional structure created in Greece for military training and therefore for the education of the young, and played an important role in classical Greek times. That is the 6th to the 5th BC, both as a monument, as institution within the Greek polis. There are many gymnasia to be found in the area of Greek colonies, as the inscriptions show. In particular, the policy of King of Syracuse,
Siracusa.
Heron II, was to strengthen the institution of the gymnasiarchia, with the consequent setting up of several gymnasia in the territory under his influence. They came to drink beer.
Middle Ages were like, we don't need meetings, we need
That's where
alcohol.
the kids came and said, "Oh, look at this cool place Mom and Dad don't know about." Let's just hang
Sweet.
out and drink beer."
All these pomegranates. Look how cute. I want it, but it's not ready yet. You don't see them, right? Invisible? Watch. If you don't know. However,
Yeah, from this angle, you don't even want to.
you won't even see them. The secret stairs.
And we're not.
What do you say? But there's stairs.
Look, Alex can levitate on the wall.
So spoopy. We're not allowed on the secret stairs. Nobody's supposed to know about them. The gate is right there. They heard us last time.
Yes,
it's not.
they did hear it.
It's not walled off. We just said we took the stairs. The invisible stairs. It was empty last time we were here.
It's still pretty empty.
I mean, it was literally empty.
It was also an hour later
Oh yeah.
because they were closing up and locking the gate, and I think they do it at 1:15. It
We
says open
just
till
made it.
7, but I think they close up at 1:15. Hope it's still like this.
Come on, Sean. I'm gonna show you something different. We're almost there. Do you know what we're gonna see?
No.
Flour mill.
Cool.
You should recognize the name because it's in the stores. You'll see.
Parking lot here. Oh well, Mom got her steps in. Do you guys just want?
¿Por qué?
Remember they had all the little rooms.
Right here. What it used to look like.
Weaving room.
The weaving
In this
room.
room, there is a collection of objects.
Now there's your father's wine jugs. The old-fashioned ones.
Used for the cultivation of the land, and in this case, used by the miller in the small orchard. Among them, we can
Even we have a prickly pear
Yes,
picker.
we do. We have
Exactly the same. When it works, when it works, when it works.
Mom upgraded to the new technology with a macaroni bag.
A macaroni bag.
This is the living area. This cave, which is 5 meters wide and 7 meters deep, already existed when the mill was built and was there pulling on a cord.
Or cooking it.
The naga hangs over the bed just in
This
case
is
the
the
baby
cord.
should move around too energetically, makes a hammock turn over and fall out of it, landing, fortunately, on the bed. At the foot of the bed, you can see a carrozzella, a sort of baby minder made of wood. By the side of it,
This is how
two
we knead
people
the
were
bread.
involved in kneading the bread.
If somebody
The
moves
woman
it,
sat
you
side
would
saddle
knead your
on
bread.
the end of the board, moving and turning the dough, while the man wielded the long wooden pole called the brioni up and
Sounds about
down
right.
onto the turning dough.
This is the kitchen.
Opposite this, there is a hole dug out in the rock. This was always full of water, ready for the hens, which lived in the house, to drink. Just beyond it,
Laundry. Wow, look at the water coming in.
this is the washing area. There is a washing area here, thanks to the channel along which the water flowed to irrigate a small piece of used to irrigate the fields. At the established time, when they used oil which was not good and could not be used on food, sheets. And so, after it had been woven, the material and the washing that you can see hung out consists only of men's garments. No female clothes were hung in outside areas
Scandal.
in order that no people outside the family should see the women's underwear. And
Scandala.
so these garments
Oh, it feels so nice in here.
This is the Cinder's cave.
This is stable.
which dates back
How'd they
to
get
a
them up
much
here?
earlier period, to the time of
Right? You gotta move them up and down.
At one time, it was a tiny church. A path, which no longer exists, led to the stable and was connected to the washing area. Bag called a coffa, which hung round the mule's neck, ready when the animal needed to eat. On the
Snacks to go.
near the hay is uvadun, a sort of saddle which the miller used when he rode the mule. At other times, outside steps to the launder, where the water accumulates.
Andiamo. Oh boy. These steps are small even for me. Yeah.
Going.
Okay. What? Okay. Oh boy. I remember this. Yikes. How well do you trust these bars, Sean? They know how to build. It's just upkeep, I agree.
They usually build for the last.
Yeah, because
They're like, we're never gonna fix this again.
yeah, it is what it is. Down more holes, you ready? Uh-oh. Here we go. I hope you're not claustrophobic.
Metallo di ceramica. Se vuole può tornare ovviamente. Sotto letto.
The grain is emptied into a wooden container called a hopper, and then fed to the millstones. The dry shaft, which is connected to these paddles, redstone, is fixed into, and so also the millstone is kept well. Connected to a cord holding a counterweight hanging down in the middle of the grain. Bran, fine bran, and white flour are produced. You can see some of these stills hanging on the wooden wall. Also photos of mills from the past. Until 1956.
Pretty cool. You gotta make the fennel tea so you're not hungry anymore. We have water.
Everything smells like licorice. The flowers, the stem.
You just pulled it. Now we head to the town, the town of Ispica. We have not actually been there before, so let's go. It's a house, a crescent like this. It's really pretty. They're already here. They're still living in caves. It's a restaurant. That's cool. Grazie.
Now, if you want to do the drone from here for some caves, John, it might be worth it.
Wow. Oh, look at all this. You're in a cave.
Yeah, it's dang cool. Hey, you want a shelf?
Oh, I love little niches. The original niche.
Do your best cave.
The Cave Rock Band. Look, it's got a whole entrance. Look at this. A little doorway. It floods, you can come up here. You're safe. Sean. This is the church and all the tombs beneath it. Look at all that.
Get some
4,000.
video.
What? Nah, not me. Don't be crazy.
For those of you who are interested in modern cave dwelling, this is an updated version of how we outfit a cave so you can live in it today.
Yay!
It has air conditioning and all
Whoa.
the current amenities except for a bathroom.
What?
So you're gonna have seats, there's no kitchen.
What?
You're just living in a cave with some nice frontage. So, anyway, but look at that view out that way. You can't beat this.
I guess.
This is for sale.
Vin Diesel. It almost jumped on me.
Yeah, I almost jumped on you. And you have capri growing here. Those are capers.
Capers.
Anyway, this is your luxury Sicilian home. Make an offer now.
Yeah, Vin Diesel. Oh, grazie. Yeah, this is from the church. This all got destroyed from the earthquake, which is how we got the Baroque cities of Ragusa, Noto, Scicli.
All rebuilt in the Baroque style. Bedrock and the foundation for the house.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful. You're gonna get me a
Okay,
figurine?
I'll get you.
Figure
Bullshit.
India.
Nope, I'm not doing that.
Psych. Lessons have been learned. Let's not play that game again.
I'm playing it.
There's a cross.
Christianity cross. Top of the trees. There's a little bit of like.
They're still using the caves.
And then there's a little
Show that many people lived here for almost 4,000 be mentioned apart. It is a kind of rocky island in the middle of the Cava. This is wild. They gotta turn the lights on. How cool! What? What's wrong?
What do you want?
What's the problem? Here, catch.
I'll throw your trash up here.
It's a good thing. Keep it. It's good for you. I'm trying to help you. The point of a father is to abuse said father.
He has one pair around the neck, one on top of his head.
36-inch pipe.
Alright. The adventure doesn't end. Now we are going to Scicli.
Scicli.
Scicli. Scicli. We made it! The salad place that we love. Are you ready? It is really cute.
Mom's already into the fries. I can't believe it. You made fun of all those people last night.
You know what she... Was that the right move, Sean? You happy? Okay, good. How's your burger?
Delicious.
It looks really good. Ragusian beef. How's your salmon salad?
Yeah, her face is a lot happier.
She got her salmon in the salad. You eating that leg? No! Oh, they're so smart. You're a monster.
I feel smart.
Uh-oh. What do I do? It's not stopping. Let me save it.
Dripping. There you go. Did you get the other one?
Canola e coca. It's ricotta. They're just kids. You want some?
Yes. But
What?
come on.
What? Okay. Always miss it. All right. I know this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to end it. But yeah, how great. I told you I'd take you to the caves. Cava de Ispica. I keep saying Ipsica. It's Ispica. I-S, not I-P. Ispica. And then we went to Ispica, the city, because we'd never been there before. Really, the only cool thing was the square that we drove by and the really beautiful crescent area in front of their church. That was gorgeous. Never saw that before. That was called Portifico de Sinatra. I don't know why, but it is beautiful. And then after that, we went to Scicli for our favorite restaurant, Buki Buki. They have salads. So if you come to Italy, you'll notice that they don't really have salads here. So we discovered Buki Buki because not only are they open all day, usually restaurants close around maybe 1 or 2 and then reopen around, no, they close around 4 sometimes and then reopen around 7 or 8. Some don't open until after 7:30 at all. Like they only serve dinner because most Italians come out at 11. Like I said, this episode has been long enough. Anyway, so yeah, then we went to Scicli and it was gorgeous. I got so many amazing drone shots thanks to hubby and dad for having the drone. And hopefully his drone will start to work soon. So that would be really cool. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on. I hope you had an amazing day. I need to take a shower. I am sweaty. And yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of dinner because we ate until it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock by the time we ate. But I'm going to eat a little something and then crash, just go to bed. But anyway, thank you for spending time with me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you tomorrow. Until next time.